So we made it to Aventura, Universal's Aventura Resort. We're in room 1142. So we have a king standard view room. He tried to upgrade us to a park view room, but like I'm really tired right now, so I like declined because the park view room isn't quite ready, and you know, you never know when it was gonna be ready. So I really just want to take a nap and decompress. But yeah, this is the room. So it's not humongous, but I think for the two of us it's just fine, especially since we'll be in the parks a lot. When you get in, you have your closet with an extra blanket, a ironing board, pretty heavy duty looking iron, and your safe, which seems pretty big too. And then you have a little couch. It is a sofa couch, sofa bed. So I guess theoretically you can have maybe 3 people in here. I'm not sure what the occupancy is for this room. And nice little heavy duty drawer. I don't know if that opens. It doesn't seem like it opens. What is the light? Oh, it's a light. You have plenty of USBs, plugs. Everything is controlled by this tablet. Maybe. So you can control the TV, order your dining, have other services sent, you know, control the lights and other stuff. One king size bed. Looks pretty comfortable. More flat screen TV. More drawers. Oh, pretty big drawers. Is this a fridge? It's a fridge. You got a coffee maker, not a Keurig, but hey, it's a coffee maker. A little ice bucket, a little desk, a little trash can, recycling, a speaker thingy? I'm gonna guess that's like a speaker of some sorts. Nice light that's movable. And then your sink, you know, your towels, nice big mirror, and then a shower. Pretty basic shower, nothing too crazy. Toilet. I'm sorry, I'm catching a cold. And something kind of coolish. But yeah. So before I totally lose my voice, pretty basic, nothing too crazy. Oh, we'll look at the view. Great view of the parking lot. But you can see Orlando. But I'm gonna go now before I die, and I need to drink some water. I got a little bit of a cold, but I hope you enjoyed this room tour. Like and subscribe, and we're gonna enjoy our next few days at Universal. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, so I first want to just apologize for the Grandestino standard view room, and also like a little bit of this review too. I didn't realize that like my mic wasn't really tight on the camera, so it was jiggling a little bit. Also, I had to throw away the wind muff because they had an unfortunate accident at the wedding. My friend who was videoing drank a little too much, so it had an accident. I had to throw away with my wind muff because it didn't smell good anymore. And so I guess like also the traveling had shaken the mic a little bit, and I didn't realize it, and that's why I was jiggling so much. So I apologize for the annoying noises in this video and in the previous one, or the previous standard view room tour, because I'm not sure what order I'll be posting these videos in. But focus on Aventura. I really like this resort. It's not my favorite resort in the world, but it has really good solid qualities. Check-in was really easy, especially compared to like the Disney check-in process. It took us an hour to check in the Grand Destino Tower, but it only took us 5 minutes to check in to Aventura, and then another 5 minutes to get our tickets. And it's probably the volume too. I mean, like, Universal City just doesn't get as much volume as Disney World. You know, they're two different parks. But I have to say, like, it's just, I think if you like really, really modern resorts, this is like modern, and I don't know if I would use the word chic, but like it's very modern, like techie type of vibe to it, because you can control everything in the room with like a tablet, and the tablet is like really super cool because not only can you control the lights, the temperature, you can order room service, and if you need like any extra towels or toilet paper, you can order them through the tablet. Also, it has like a guide of like Universal Studios, and so like I think I don't really like eat a lot of Italian food, but I think because I was watching, and this is a good YouTube channel for traveling, The Endless Adventure. They just were in Italy, and I think watching their videos made me crave Italian food. And so like I was like, oh, let's see what's at City Walk or what's at the resorts. So it was cool, you know. I found the food, like the restaurants. They had a filter typed in. I mean, I typed the filter Italian. It showed all the Italian options at Universal Studios, the parks, resorts, and City Walk. And so we ended up going to, Vivo Italian, which I'll do a separate review on that that restaurant. And so it was really cool. Like, the tablet was pretty cool. I tried to do Chromecast, so I could watch TV. I mean, not TV, but like one of my movies, because I had a, like, as you could tell, I was a little sick, and I ended up kicking pretty much that was like the last final day of my coughing fits, but I was still feeling a little under the weather, so I was like, one night I just wanted to watch movies, couldn't get it to work. And actually Disney, I tried to do Chromecast because we were trying to watch the last episode of The Mandalorian. Again, I couldn't get the Chromecast to work. But we were able to pull up Netflix through the tablet, or was it Amazon Prime? I forgot. Oh, it was YouTube. I think there's all those options you can do. I think it was just YouTube. I don't think we did Netflix, because I don't even remember my password for Netflix. Because I haven't logged in. But I need to. I want to watch The Witcher. So like cool aspects. I have to say one negative aspect of this hotel, and it might also just be me, and I didn't ask Chris. I should have asked Chris, because sometimes he's like a better gauge of what is normal, what is just me being quirky. I'm very super sensitive to noises, so like one time I caught a drip in our house super early because I could hear it, and I was like, and Chris was like, how do you hear that? Like, you don't hear me half the time, and yet you hear this drip that like no one in the world can hear. And I'm like, I don't know, I just have like a weird, I don't know, I'm just weird. So like, it didn't bother me in my sleep, which is fine. But like when I was awake, it sounded like I could hear like the water flushing maybe above. And then I could hear our neighbors like kind of like soft talking. Like, I couldn't hear their words, but I knew that someone was talking. Except for one night, they were partying really hard, and I think actually I heard like security called up. Like, it didn't bother us. Like it wasn't that loud, but maybe someone else complained, because I think I heard someone come to their door, and then they were a lot quieter. Sorry, like I need to readjust the tripod, but So yeah, so just like those little maybe white noise type issues. But other than that, I mean, the bed, I love the bed. Like the bed was like the perfect firmness for me. Chris is like, I think you're sleeping too much on this part of the trip. He's like, is it because of the bed? I'm like, I don't know, I really like this bed. Also, I think because I was like still trying to kick the cough. But yeah, I want to just comment on the shuttles. So, you know, Disney shuttles have been like kind of failing a little bit. Even on this trip, like, the past few trips, like just, I don't know, Disney bus system is like not firing in all cylinders. And this is why I like the Skyliner too, is because the Skyliner, you just don't have to deal with the bus shuttles, unless you're going to like Animal Kingdom, and Magic Kingdom. But because I think, also because like, you know, Universal is a lot more compact. Up until Christmas Day, like the bus, it was like a loop between the Universal Park to Cabana Bay to Aventura and back to Universal's. And I think, and it was like it continued to flow, and like we didn't really have to wait that long for a bus, because it seemed to like just flow. Like it seemed to like the bus will pick up, and like 5 seconds later another bus will pull in and that bus will leave. And so I think it's just a like shorter distance for these buses to go, that they could kind of run like pretty frequently. So that was a good plus. But the day after Christmas, I didn't realize this until like one of the bus drivers it was like my only rude experience with a Universal person, was like, he was like, this only goes to Cabana Bay. And I'm like, sorry dude, I'll get on off. And so yeah, so I don't know like why they switched, but they did. And so yeah, so that was like, yeah, you know, like everything else seemed good. Housekeeping was fine. We had a good time at the parks. So yeah, I definitely would stay there again. I think Aventura, I think, is actually like kind of a moderate, if you've never stayed at a Universal resort and are thinking about it, it's kind of like a moderate. So because I think the new, oh shoot, I forgot, endless summer resorts are kind of supposed to be Universal's like budget value resorts. So like those are supposed to kind of be kind of like the All-Stars. But Aventura, I think, is more like moderate. But I kind of like, I think if you compare it to Disney, it's like a little bit better than Pop Century. But like, I don't know. But I mean, it's like, I don't know what kind of a resort to compare it to, because I think, I mean, I don't really think Disney has like a resort kind of like Aventura, because this is like a very modern, chic type, you know, techie type of resort. I don't think Disney really has one like it. So yeah, I would definitely stay there again. I mean, you definitely have to know your family. Like if you want more of like a Hawaiian theme, you're not gonna pick Aventura. So, but yeah, but if you just need a good clean bed and good service, we went to the downstairs bar. Chris went up to the upstairs bar, but it was the night that I wasn't feeling too great, and so I didn't get to go to the upstairs bar, because we tried to go on a Monday and it was too late. They had already closed because we forgot it was Monday, you know, and forgot the time actually still exists for businesses. So yeah, so definitely had a great experience with Aventura. Definitely would stay there again. So before this video gets super long, I will talk to you guys later. I guys hope you like and subscribe, and let me know, have you ever stayed at Aventura? Have you stayed at another Universal resort, and like which ones have you tried and liked? And yeah, so I will see you guys in the future. Take care. Bye.